Howdy, folks. The letter W. It's found in 1 John chapter 5, verse 1. Let me just start off with a little song here. Whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ is born of God, and everyone that loveth him that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him. Whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ is born of God, and everyone that loveth him that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him. Somewhat of a tongue twister. Everyone that loveth him that begat. That begat. That's the kind of the tongue twister there. But what a nice little tune to this verse, and I just really love this verse. There's some words in here that I really like the first one, whosoever. What a great word, whosoever. That's there's no nobody left out. Whosoever. That means any race, color, creed, whatever language, doesn't matter. Any human being, whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ, is born of God. What a great thought. Whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ is born of God. And then the second part there, I love it. Everyone. That, once again, it's all inclusive. All inclusive of the first group. Whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ is born of God. And everyone that loveth him that begat, that's God the Father, loveth him also that is begotten of him. What a great verse. First of all, whosoever. That means anybody can come. Anybody can believe this. And all those that do believe it, out of those, everyone that believeth in the one that begat also believes in the one that is begotten of him. And now there are those that have this notion, well, I believe in God, but I don't believe in Jesus. No, that's not possible. That's impossible. If you truly believe in the one that begat, God the Father, then you also believe in the one that is begotten of him. That's basically what John is saying here in this verse. So to imagine in your mind that, well, I believe in God, but I don't believe in Jesus. No, it's not possible. It's impossible. So what a great verse. Whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ is born of God. And everyone that loveth him that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him. What a great verse. 1 John chapter 5, verse 1. Well, our review verse today is the one found in Matthew chapter 7, verse 1 and 2. It's actually two verses. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. What a great verse. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with the program, to memorize these verses. What a great exercise. And we're summer. We are past the middle of summer, it seems like, and we are certainly past the middle of this series of verses. Let's continue on, and we will finish this series kind of towards the end of August. But it is a pure delight for me to be with you week by week as we go through these verses. I'm going to close with a song that a lady, a number of years ago, a lady asked Carol and me whether we would sing this particular song at her funeral. She was, I believe, somewhere in her 70s at the time. And yes, we said we would. And Carol, God bless her, she wrote this thing down and put it in the cupboard. I would have never remembered. But she wrote it down and had it in the cupboard. And guess what? Somewhere around 20 years later, this lady passed away. And we sang this song at her funeral. And I think it is a great, great song. It's called In the Garden. In the garden, I come to the garden alone, while your dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses, and He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. He speaks, and the sound of His voice is so sweet, the birds hush their singing, and the melody that He gave to me within my heart is ringing, and He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I'd stay in the garden with Him, though the night around me be falling, but He bids me go to the voice of woe. His voice to me is calling, and He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. And He walks with me and He talks with me, and He tells me I am His own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. In the garden, I'd stay in the garden with Him, though the night around me be following. But He bids me go through His voice of woe. His voice to me is calling, even today. Yes, what a great hope, what a great hope we do have as believers. Well, the next verse is the letter X, and I bet some of you have been wondering, is there a verse in the Bible that starts with the letter X? I didn't find one. But I found a verse that starts with the word except. So to me, that was close enough. Except. It's found in Matthew. I'll let you look for it, and we will clue into it next week. God bless you, folks. Really, really good. I just love being with you. And next week, the letter X.